welcome to Disney Done Differently. As you can tell, this episode is going to be a little different. I'm not in my kitchen. Just like to take a moment to thank everybody for all the wonderful responses, the reviews, and telling me how great they enjoyed the videos. It means a lot to me. I also got a lot of questions about what's your favorite restaurant, what's your favorite park, what's your favorite snack. And I figured, I've answered some of them online, but I figured why don't I put it together so that everybody knows. I'm going to do it a little differently. I'm going to actually just do it if it's overrated, underrated. Let's go. Today I'm being helped by my wonderful production assistant. It's really my wife. She'll never be on camera. But it's okay. Keep it in the family, folks. So let's start with our first one.
Dole Whip.
Dole Whip. Well, I'm going to say Dole Whip is actually perfectly rated. Reason why is fan favorite. You can get it at Disney World. You get it at Polynesian. You can get it at the Aloha aisle snack window at the Polynesian. That's where I prefer it. But let's face it, it's really just the mix that can be added. Beautiful, tremendous advertising by the Dole Company for their pineapples. But you can get the Dole Whip in other locations. So for that, I'm going to say perfectly rated.
Mickey Bar.
The Mickey Bar. A little bit of history on the Mickey Bar. The actual popsicle stick that's inside of the Mickey Bar, actually Walt had something to do with that. See, the original one in 1955 when they were opening up Disneyland, the actual ice cream was a circle disc covered in chocolate, and it had a round stick. Walt was concerned that it would actually become a hazard within the park. The sticks were actually round. Walt spoke to the manufacturing companies and actually just made it flat, and that sticks till today. Next time you're having a Mickey Bar, think about that innovation that he's also given to us. But as for the Mickey Bar, started in the parks in around 1980s, Nestle Company. It is a classic. It does give you that Disney feel. You can get them now in certain supermarkets near you for a lot more money. I'm going to say perfectly rated.
Mickey Pretzel.
Ugh, the pretzel. Plastic cheese, folks. Can't do the plastic cheese. But I'm a New Yorker, so pretzels are going to be completely different in my particular flavor compared to yours. Yes, anything that's in the shape of Mickey is going to taste 10 times better, from the waffles to the Mickey pretzel. But I have to say that the pretzels are done perfectly in Philadelphia. That's where pretzels is done the best. But on a hot, humid day in Florida at Walt Disney World, that Mickey pretzel starts to get a little stale. So for me, I'm going to say overrated.
Churros.
The churros. Let's face it, Disneyland. Home of the churro. 7 feet long. And by the way, if you like churros, why don't you head over to my other video where I actually made them. In my way, in my house. We did it a little differently. But the churro at Walt Disney World, standard, traditional pastry covered in the cinnamon and sugar. Not one of my favorites, but I'm going to say overrated. Except in Disneyland, it is probably the #1 snack in Disneyland. Different animal.
Popcorn.
Popcorn. Well, since I just mentioned Disneyland, Disneyland actually has different flavors of popcorn. And if you never go to Disneyland, which I haven't been yet, but I read all the history, in each different land, the actual popcorn carts, they have on the item that mixes the popcorn, it actually has a character on there. So next time you're there or you're surfing online, why don't you check that out. So as far as Disneyland's popcorn, I'm going to say is underrated. If I'm using Magic Kingdom, well, let's see. Magic Kingdom popcorn, you're walking under that tunnel. It's adding that movie feature. And that's what they wanted. You walk through the tunnel and now you're seeing it's all unveiling, all the colors and the smells. And the #1 smell that you see, if you notice on both sides of the entrance as you walk into the park, what do you see? Popcorn stand. Smell the popcorn. It's Pop Secret, I believe, they used. They probably add a little bit of something to make that smell even 10 times intense. But, underrated, head over to Epcot, go to Germany. The Werther's Caramel Station outside of Germany Pavilion, the best caramel popcorn I've ever had. So for that, I'm going to say underrated.
Lemon ice.
Oh, the lemon ice. You've been there, folks. I've been there. You buy the lemon ice. It's a hot day. It's August in the parks. It's crowded. You want that refreshing treat. You get the lemon ice, and what happens? You get a plastic spoon, and that thing's frozen like a rock. Yes, it is refreshing after about 20 minutes when it starts to melt and you can actually get some of the ice out of there. But breaking plastic spoons and having that solid rock ice, it's cold, but you can't enjoy it. Gonna say overrated.
Frozen banana.
The banana. The frozen banana. Also, something on a stick. Very theme park and carnival style treat. Bananas covered in chocolate. Banana and chocolate go together perfectly. And I believe they have, I'm not positive, they have some with actual nuts and some without. Let me know in the comments. Send your feedback. Let me know if you know if they have it with or without. I've personally had the one with, and I'm going to say underrated. Not enough people get that.
Cheeseburger egg roll.
Ooh, moment of silence. Cheeseburger Egg Roll cart located outside of Adventureland is no longer there right now. But there's things that they're saying that it might be there only on weekends in the parks as of we're recording this video today. They also do a pizza egg roll there, but I've never had that one. Cheeseburger egg roll, outstanding. I'm going to say underrated. But what's more underrated than that? Head over to Hollywood Studios in Pandora and go to Santulli Canteen. Santulli Canteen actually has a cheeseburger pod. And those, if I was rating against the cheeseburger egg roll, that gets my vote.
Ice cream.
Oh, well, it was my assistant's day today. And ice cream. Ice cream, there's so many, folks. You can head over to Beaches and Cream, and you can get the Noe Jose, the chocolate and the whipped cream. Excellent. You could get the kitchen sink with one whole can. And then you set the sirens off and everything. You could go down Main Street and have it at the ice cream parlor. That's Edie's Ice Cream. Not a big fan of Edie's Ice Cream personally. Nothing wrong with the product. Just if you notice, when you buy Edie's Ice Cream, you break the seal. Underneath, when you open up that cover, there's no protective film. I like a little bit of protective film when I open up my ice cream, so it doesn't stick to the top. But if you want the best ice cream, in my opinion, and I would say underrated, is head over to the France Pavilion. Right outside, there's a little stand that they make crepes and waffle cones. It's soft serve ice cream. The best soft serve vanilla ice cream I ever had. A staple that I've always have to have whenever I'm down visiting the parks. And basically, you could head to the back, and they also have a different type of ice cream. Stay away from the ice cream sandwich, from my opinion. It's actually served in brioche bread that you would make, I don't know, sandwiches with. They make an ice cream sandwich served in the brioche. I think it's a classic. I've actually had it because I thought I was getting a different style of ice cream sandwich, and I was disappointed when I saw what I have. Yes, it's to each his own taste, but it is different. So for ice cream, France Pavilion, my style, underrated. Hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, tell your friends, tell your friends. I'll be here until I see you next time.